Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled amidst towering mountains, there lived a young couple named Alice and James. Their love was the envy of all who knew them, for it bloomed like a radiant flower, casting a spell of happiness over their lives. But little did they know that fate had a twisted plan in store for them, one that would test the limits of their love and plunge them into a world of terror. On a moonlit evening, as the village slept beneath a blanket of stars, Alice and James ventured into the forbidden woods. Their laughter echoed through the stillness, and the flickering lantern they carried cast eerie shadows on the gnarled trees that surrounded them. An air of unease settled upon the couple, yet curiosity pushed them deeper into the heart of the forbidden realm. As they explored further, the forest seemed to come alive, its very essence shifting around them. Strange whispers brushed against their ears, and a chilling breeze whispered through the leaves, raising goosebumps on their skin. Their steps grew hesitant, but an unyielding force propelled them forward, like marionettes bound to an unseen puppeteer. In the heart of the woods, they stumbled upon an old, dilapidated mansion. Its once majestic facade now stood in ruins, its windows shattered and its doors groaning with neglect. The air within was heavy, pregnant with the weight of forgotten secrets. But something compelled Alice and James to enter, to unravel the mysteries that lay dormant within those decaying walls. As they stepped through the threshold, their senses were assaulted by a malevolent energy. The atmosphere grew stifling, suffocating their breath and quickening their hearts. But even as anxiety gnawed at their souls, they could not resist the pull that drew them deeper into the mansion's sinister embrace. Room by room, they ventured forth, their fear mounting with each step. Shadows danced menacingly across the walls, and strange echoes filled their ears. Yet, amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope flickered, a haunting melody that seemed to caress their souls. The music led them to a grand chamber, its vastness filled with the melancholic tune of a piano. Its keys were ebony and ivory, worn with time, and as Alice and James approached, a presence seemed to materialize beside the instrument. It was a spectral figure, a tortured soul longing for release. Driven by compassion, Alice dared to touch the keys, her trembling fingers creating a haunting melody that mingled with the ghostly tune. James watched in awe, his heart filled with love and trepidation. But little did they know that the piano was a conduit, a portal to a realm of darkness that hungered for souls. The music intensified, its haunting notes becoming a cacophony of despair. Alice's fingers danced upon the keys, her body becoming a vessel for the tortured spirit within the piano. She was consumed by a trance, her eyes vacant, and James frantically reached out to her, his pleas drowned by the symphony of madness. Suddenly, the chamber plunged into darkness. The music ceased, leaving only the echoes of Alice's last haunting chord. When the lights returned, James stood alone, his heart shattered. Alice had vanished, consumed by the malevolent force within the piano. Despair gripped James, his anguish overpowering. But as he turned to leave, a twisted realization unfolded before him. The spectral figure emerged once more, its ethereal form contorted with wicked glee. It revealed its true nature, a demon that fed on love and desires, luring unsuspecting souls into its clutches. James was no exception. He had been its pawn all along, a sacrifice to sustain its insatiable hunger. In that moment, his love turned to rage, and with a burst of fury, he shattered the piano into 1,000 fragments, banishing the demon back to the abyss. The mansion crumbled, its cursed existence erased from the world, and James stood amid the rubble, a lone figure consumed by darkness. The twisted twist of fate had stolen his love, leaving behind only a void that echoed with eternal torment. And so, the tale of Alice and James lingered in the whispers of the village, a chilling reminder of the consequences that love and longing can bring. For deep within the shadows, the demon waited, biding its time until another unsuspecting soul succumbed to its deadly lure.